How you doing, guys? Welcome to Alakazooted, and today we've got two of the Paldean Fates tins. These are just small tins. They're not mini tins, but they're smaller tins. The Iron Treads and the Great Tusk. We're going to open these and go on a little shiny hunt, little bubble hunt perhaps, you know. I still need to get the Charizard and the Gardevoir, but we will see what kind of luck we have today with these tins. Before we get into it, like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fancy jazz, and we will break right into these. Now these, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they're 4 packs, and you get the promo. So let's go and see what we get. Yeah, I don't care. I'll scratch the tin. These are nice looking tins though, I gotta say that. Like, with the Charizard on the side like that thing looks mean, man. Great. Great looking. Come on. You know you want to tear. Now, I know the Charizard version of this these are all quite a bit expensive, sealed, you know? Oh, I should cut these too. Like, this is a weird way to do the promos because they get trapped in here and you feel like you don't want to try to risk pulling them out because you might mess something up. So it's like, I just go and hold on to the middle and shoot. That way we can do this nice and easy. Because it's like they really sabotage your promos in these doing that. Let me get this other one too while I'm at it. Oof, look at that. And that is crazy risky. Look at that bend. And luckily the card is safe. But man, that's a risky situation right there. I think. Bam. Okay, so we got a little code card action there. And I'll show you the other one in a second. Put our little tins right here. We got our Great Tusk. Bang! Shiny. These are promos too, so that's pretty awesome that you get these 2 promos out of the deal. I dig the shiny promos. I like it when they do that, and I hate it when they just like give you a hollow version of the basic card from the set and it's not a promo. Like, what is the point of including that in the set? No, I don't feel like anybody collects that for the master sets. If you're doing like some super master set maybe, but that's silly. All right, let's get these tins out of the way here. And we have 8 Paldean Fates booster packs. So we will go on a shiny hunt. These things are extra clean and crispy. Let's see what the print quality is on these, and let's see what kind of luck. We still need the 2 other big hits of the set, but I'll take any of them, honestly, because I love opening this set. You know, there's so many good shiny cards in this, and obviously the Bubble Mew is amazing. And Palafin, our boy, right off the bat for the Palafin army. We got another one, and this is a beautiful Palafin card. Looks pretty good. Pretty minty, I would say. I would say that one's potentially worth grading. I know it's not a big card of the set, but I love that card. That's probably an underrated Palafin card if I've ever seen one. Aside from the best Palafin card I feel like ever made, which I do not have, and that is the one from Prismatic Evolution. That, apparently that artist too, that's their first ever Pokemon art. And like, that's amazing if so. I would love to see so much more from that artist. Like, that card is so cool. Oh, Mankey! Alright, so we got a little shiny. And that's also what's cool, is because of the shinies, you get the potential in getting like multiple hits in a pack, and you also get the potential of just about almost every pack getting a hit. It's really good odds, and it makes it a lot more fun. It makes it more up there with like Crown Zenith, or like, you know, the hit rate of like 151 a lot of times does really well too. And it doesn't have any of those dreaded, you know, Pokeball or Master Ball hollows, you know. Your stuff that you're getting instead of that is your shinies, you know, which is super cool. And I've gotten the simplified Chinese Bubble Mew out of the newer 151 set, and that looks great as well. So I'm going to grade one of those, and I've got my other Bubble Mew out for grading right now. So like, I'm super excited to see if I get any luck with those, because I love that art. And let's see. Let's hope, man. We got to get that Gardevoir and the Charizard. Like, I'm still searching for those, and I've opened quite a lot of Paldean Fates, and I haven't gotten lucky enough to get those cards. And I'm still trying. It's a lot harder to get your hands on this stuff for an affordable rate. Look at that, Fortress EX. That's the problem too. On the secondary market, Paldean Fates is, like, in my opinion, way too expensive, right? But when I get lucky and I see it at Walmart, I can't help, I gotta grab it, and I gotta try my luck, right? And I had a big bulk amount of it because I got the tin bundles at Sam's Club. They were sitting there for days and days, and nobody wanted them. And so I just kept grabbing handfuls, you know, and just kept opening them because it was so much fun. And man, if I could go back to that, man, what a good time. It's like, I'll grab, if there's a good deal and I get a chance to open a lot for a real affordable price, I'll do it because it's just so much fun. It makes it so much more enjoyable. You know, your little ratio of how much you spend versus how much, you know, you get out of it feels a lot more comfortable, right? It's such a nightmare. This is the last pack. Let's hope for some last pack magic here, because we didn't get too lucky, surprisingly, on those other ones. That was weird. But yeah, it makes you feel a little bit better about opening something, because if you don't get anything, at least, you know, you had fun and it was affordable. It makes the hobby a little bit more enjoyable. But man, in this market, trying to... Whoa, look at the Scovillian! Mabo Stiff. Alright, so we got another hit. Yeah, but opening stuff right now, especially with how expensive things are, can be a little annoying for people, right? But man, I'd say that's pretty decent though still. Like, out of 8 packs, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits and the 2 promos. I'd say those tins are pretty good. And obviously, if you can get them at regular retail, that's even better, because obviously this stuff's getting expensive with Paldean Fates. But let me know how you guys did if you found these tins, and we'll see if we can find some more in the future. Alakazooted, out.